Welcome back. This is a very big year and specifically a very big week for Mary Cariola Center, celebrating 75 years of serving countless families all throughout this community. Karen Zandi, the president and CEO, our guest here. Congratulations, the 75th anniversary. For this group, what does this milestone mean for you and the overall mission?
Well, first off, we celebrate Mary. And we say 40 years before the Americans with Disability Act, she took a big, bold move. Children should have the right to be educated in their community and live with their families and not grow up in institutions. So we're celebrating lots of things, and certainly our staff, our kids that attend school, our residents, families, our volunteers, our board, we're all in.
I was reading a column you wrote a couple months ago looking ahead to the 75th and talking about how Mary, when they started, they were like 6 months. That's all this will last. Not even 6 years, 75 years. What has that said to just the overall being able to last that long and having support too?
I've been having some fun, Brennan, watching old videos of the history of the agency and videos of Mary, and she was pretty sassy, like when she said that statement, because it actually was an educator in the community. You know, it was such a crazy idea that these children really could be educated and live at home with their families. And, you know, we're just celebrating our innovation over the years. Not only is Cariola has been so impactful in our local community with the children who come to school and our residences, but also statewide. She's had an impact in legislative changes, so we're following in her footsteps, doing the same thing.
I know you've been looking forward to this day. How will you celebrate the day itself when it's here?
It feels like, you know, when somebody's 75, you celebrate all year. So we had a kickoff our 75th day of school, and Thursday the 16th was our actual date of being founded. So we'll have a press conference. We have a few special celebrations for our staff and our kids. We'll have the press conference at one of our residences. I get the treat of going over to one of our schools and having lunch with kids with a few donors who are going to come over and just be part of the celebration. And of course, our staff. Always, always, always want to say thank you to our staff for the work they do.
And finally, being inside the school or a different home and seeing the interaction with the staff and the kids. I've been in there too. It's just amazing to see. How do you describe that to someone who hasn't been in, to see the impact?
I say you got to come in. There's, you know, there's
I do see that. You say you can come by. We'll show you what we do.
Yeah. When I first started at the agency, one of my colleagues had said, "Oh, isn't that really hard?" I was like, "Are you kidding?" There's so much joy inside our walls and in our living rooms and in our kitchens with the residents and the students helping to prepare meals. Like, they're living their best lives. It is funny because it's typical for me in the evening to go on our Facebook site because I don't know what's going on during the day. You know, I know a few things, but I go, oh my gosh, look at that. It's something that a kid took charge of, and you know, the other day it was Mary. She was Mary, the student, was filling the vending machine. She like knew who likes what thing, which one's the best seller, how am I going to manage the money, programming a new vending machine. I was like, she's all about it, living her best life and taking charge of something, and just the accomplishments that a child can make for themselves. It's just we celebrate every day. Yeah,
it is amazing, and celebrating 75th anniversary this year. Thank you for stopping by. Soon enough, we'll be talking about walking on sunshine again as well. But first, we'll get through this. This is an incredible milestone. You want to learn more about what's going on at Mary Cariola, please do. Just incredible stories, especially on their Facebook page. I was looking at those this morning. You can find that with links today with this interview at rochesterfirst.com.